So we've got the red for the cow milk and the green for goat milk. Both are in raw form, meaning they are not pasteurized, heated at all. They are just straight out of the animal, strained through a strainer and put in a jug ready to pick up each week. I pick up on Thursday from my local farmer who drops it off about 5 minutes away from where I live. Only thing you gotta do where I live is have a herd share with the farmer. This past Thursday, just 3 days ago, when I was going to pick up my raw milk from my farmer who met me at our local meetup spot, he surprised me with some fresh farm eggs. And couldn't pass up the opportunity by a dozen, so I did, and they looked pretty awesome. As you can tell, they're not your run-of-the-mill plain white eggs you get at the store or your plain brown eggs. They're all different colors because every single one comes out different. So what I like to do is I like to drink my eggs raw, and with each gulp of an egg, I take a big gulp of raw milk with it, and everything just slides right on down. You don't have to think about it at all. You could do these without the milk, and you don't have to worry about it tasting weird or anything. It's just a texture thing that you have to get past in your mind. Other than that, there's nothing to worry about, especially if you're getting everything fresh from a farm, and especially the raw milk to go with it. It's great. So here we go. My recommendation, don't break the yolk in your mouth because it just makes it, a little bit more difficult. Just swallow it whole. All right, just got that good bong hit in you saw. And now I'm headed off to hot yoga class. I got my stuff with me. It's only a couple minutes away from the house, but I still drive. So the thing about hot yoga is it is way more intense than regular yoga, but I love it. And the thing about yoga is I haven't went for the past month because 3.5 weeks ago, left for vacation. And whenever I left, I was like, well, I'm not gonna renew my membership while I'm gone. It'll be wasted for 2 weeks. And I was like, all right, I'll start back when I get back. I get back, next thing you know, we're having to help my girlfriend get her band ready to go on tour. So we're busy for like a week and a half, and I don't go. And then while she was gone for a week, I was busy making different videos for Steam. I was obsessed because the first time I had free time in a while, so I stopped going to yoga for that too. And then after that, we're here, and I'm making a video going to yoga now. I'll tell you how it is afterwards. All right, so you'll see how quick this drive is. I'm literally just gonna pull out of the spot and drive down the road, and I'm there. Your mind will play tricks on you, so you got to get control of your mind. That's like the most valuable thing you can do, because if not, you're gonna just spiral out of control. When you get control of your mind, you don't have to worry about negative thoughts creeping up on you and taking advantage of your reality. And what I mean by that, think if you haven't went to yoga class for a month and yoga's good for you and you feel great every time after you do it, but you haven't went for a month anyway. You had so much going on, you just didn't go. Well, your mind knows that whenever you go to yoga, you're gonna be happy, and whenever you don't go to yoga, you won't be happy. So in the time where you're not going to yoga, you're gonna feel like absolute shit. And you are feeling like shit, you just deal with it because you're strong. Your body starts hurting. I'm already here, by the way. Your body starts hurting, all types of stuff. You're not thinking as clearly, you get tired and want to sleep more. And the worst thing of all is just old injuries. You start feeling them. Anywhere you've ever been injured in your body, whether it be your ankle, your elbow, your shoulder, you'll start feeling a soreness. It won't feel like you just hurt it again. It'll just feel like not good. And you'll just be like, ugh. It's all right, I'm strong. And you just keep going, I'm fine, I'm not hurt, I didn't get hurt. But you got hurt a long time ago. Everything is forever. Nothing completely goes back to the way it was. It's not gonna be the exact same. There's just no way. You never know, though, I guess. Anything's possible. So I'm about to go in this yoga class, about to kill it despite the fact I haven't went for a month. I mean, I still do periodic stretching by myself. My body's wired to do it now. I'll be doing stuff like this, doing stuff like that, stuff on my head. That's not for like an hour straight ever. Classes really push you to do that. So if you've never done yoga, go try a yoga class. It's very easy to get into. Usually every yoga studio has a thing where if you've never went, you can get an unlimited pass for a month because they know know you're gonna get addicted. And once you get that for super cheap, they'll probably raise the prices. Some instances, they might have student discounts. Like the place I go has a student discount. It's really great. It's a good way to meet new people too. And you don't necessarily have to be friends with those people, but just being around people and getting yourself out of your box, that's a good thing. All right, you probably don't know this, but sign language is not universal. So English sign language is different than someplace over in Asia. I mean, they're not a universal language, but I'll tell you what is a universal language and that you need to learn very well and take advantage of. There's so many letters, characters in this alphabet. It is the alphabet called emoji. That is universal. If you learn that language and know how to do it very well, people from all across the world can get your message. Just got out of the hot yoga class, and as you can see, I got sweaty. It was amazing. Even though I hadn't been in about a month to any yoga classes, I got in there about 5 minutes early and my body went right to warming up. I was doing like just advanced stuff right away because my body wanted to hurry up and do everything it knew. And it was just jumping the gun all the way to the end, and I wasn't even warmed up at all, but you know, it felt great and I did it. And then next thing you know, I lay down there, teacher walks in, we have a great class. About 85% of the way through, it had been amazing. Teacher decides to try this move that requires some props, which includes things like blocks, bolsters, straps, blankets, stuff that I don't ever really use besides a strap because I have tight hamstrings, but she wants to use all of them. And it was some funky stuff where you had to like put something on your leg, stack it on another, put this one over here, that one over there, and then do it on the other side too. It was so confusing and so painful. I was not enjoying it, but she just was trying to keep going and going. I'm just like, I don't want to do this, but I did it. And then I had the best basically 10-minute nap just laying on the ground, called Shavasana, whatever the hell they call it. But either way, it's basically laying on the ground just being lazy as shit because you just worked your ass off for an hour straight. It was awesome. Feel awesome. Now I'm back home. I'm about to walk inside. I'm gonna get me another glass of that raw milk because it is like drinking miracle water. It really is. For one, it tastes amazing, and two, it's got so much in it that is great for you. I'm not just talking a protein. It's got good bacteria in there. It's gonna help your gut grow back anything that it has lost from poor nutrition over the years. You need a healthy gut to have a healthy brain and a healthy heart. Everything's connected to each other. And a healthy skin. Skin is the biggest organ on your body. Tell you what, if your gut's not good, your skin's not good. I usually don't eat until 2 or 3 hours after I do something really physical because I don't find myself really that hungry after I work out, but I know I need to put something in my body. Body is self-healing. So as soon as you're done working out, it goes into its process of rebuilding what you have just destroyed. What I mean by destroy is tearing muscle fibers and burning fat. So speaking of fat, I have gained healthy fat since I started drinking raw milk the past 9 months. Got me gaining 20 pounds. I'm up to 160 pounds now. I was down to almost 140, and that for somebody who's 5'10", that's a little bit underweight. It wasn't like vastly underweight, but it was enough for me to be like, my body's not like getting what it needs. And then I just started eating a lot of raw foods. I went from being vegetarian to eating meat too, of course. I won't blame it on that because I don't eat non-stop meat like some people do. I tried that for a bit, even ate some raw meat for a while, and it felt great, but like I felt like my body got what it needed, it healed, and I don't want to continue to eat raw meat. My gosh, it's hard to do that in a normal lifestyle. Plus, it doesn't taste as good. It's that simple. It doesn't taste bad, it just doesn't taste as good. All right, so I was just gonna show one thing that I was taught today in class. It was new. It was a new type of push-up. It was called a dolphin push-up. So I've heard of dolphin pose, which is sit on your elbows and you keep your knees straight. Yeah, I've done that before. But a dolphin push-up was different. A dolphin push-up like this. Okay, so one thing I'll add about the raw milk is that it's best drank at room temperature. It enhances the flavor. It allows the enzymes a chance to start spinning and going and getting active for your body to easier digest. And of course, you want to keep your milk stored in the fridge still. When you go to drink it, try to give some time to heat up. If you could do it in sunlight, it's even better. Do not put it in the microwave or the stove. Don't do that. You're already starting to pasteurize it. Don't pasteurize your milk. Do not. That's why you want it in raw form. Slightly heated to room temperature. If you're wondering what my recording setup looks like, it's nothing fancy. I just have some cool tapestries and these awesome light boxes that my girlfriend actually made herself. We didn't have to buy them or nothing. She just used postal boxes and made light boxes. It's amazing. Don't forget to leave a follow, upvote, esteem something. Just interact with me. I'm here trying to find some people that are cool that want to talk and want to enjoy what I make. And I'll interact with you and look at your stuff too. You know, just get active here on Steam. That's what you're here for, right? You're not just invest your money and sitting around. I'm just making money and taking it out. There's got to be more to it than that. And of course, don't forget, it's your boy, Daltano. You'll find me here with the bear or the bull, and I'm out.